Welcome, everyone. During our time of meditation together, we're going to practice a self-compassion exercise for when we're feeling anxious. Much of this exercise is being used from the book Compassionate Presence by Rolf Nolasco and R. MacDonald. As we're entering our time together, I invite you to find a comfortable position, whether that is sitting or lying down, whatever's comfortable for you. This self-compassion exercise for anxiety is an invitation for us to cultivate space within ourselves that is kind, gentle, curious, and safe for when we're feeling anxious. This exercise is also good to practice in those moments when we're not feeling anxious, as a way to cultivate a more calm response for those moments when we are feeling anxious. And now, as we enter our time together, if you're comfortable and haven't already done so, I invite you to place your hands in your lap with your palms facing up as a way to expectantly receive any gifts that may come to you during this time. And if you're comfortable and haven't already done so, I also invite you to gently close your eyes. Begin by becoming aware of the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice the air moving in and out, and the sensation of your chest rising and falling. Linger here for a bit. Now take in a few deep breaths, continuing to notice the air moving in and out, and the sensation of your chest rising and falling. And just linger here for a bit. If you find yourself getting lost in your thoughts, or your mind is wandering, or some difficult emotions are coming up, that's okay. There's no shame. Just gently bring your attention back to your breathing, or my voice, or the music. Take in a few more deep breaths, continuing to notice the air moving in and out, and your chest rising and falling. And now get in touch with your compassionate self that is rooted and secure in God's love for you, that reminds you of your belovedness despite any failings or shortcomings. As best as you can, become aware and lean into those aspects of your compassionate self, that part of you that is empathic and kind, alive and gentle in the face of suffering and pain. As best as you can, linger here until you experience the warmth of your compassionate self embracing you. Now bring to mind a time when you were feeling anxious, tense, nervous, scared, or uneasy. Or maybe you're experiencing those feelings right now, and that's okay. Just remember that you're looking at this anxious part of yourself through the eyes of your compassionate self, who is curious, gentle, and kind. As best as you can, give yourself permission to feel connected with that feeling of anxiety. Remain grounded in the qualities of your compassionate self. As best as you can, try to locate that feeling in your body and continue to breathe mindfully as you do so. Do you feel it in your chest, or shoulders, or stomach? As best as you can, linger here for just a bit. And if you're comfortable, gently place your hand on that part of your body where you feel anxious, as if you're cradling or soothing an agitated child. Then breathe through your anxiety gently, slowly, and with empathy. Linger here for a bit. While remaining anchored in your compassionate self, as best as you can, begin to think of the anxiety as a guest, bearing a gift or a message for you. What does this feeling want you to know? What is this feeling needing from you? Validation, understanding, acknowledgement, or perhaps resolution? Whatever it is, let your compassionate self be your guide as you deepen your awareness and understanding of this feeling. Linger here for a bit. And now in your imagination, as best as you can, picture yourself And using your own name, say the following words to that part of you that feels anxious. May you be free of anxiety. May you be free of worries and fears. May you experience the peace of Christ that makes you well and whole. As best as you can, continue to silently repeat these words gently, slowly, expectantly, letting your compassion flow from your compassionate self to your anxious self. Linger here, continuing to breathe mindfully. I'm going to repeat these words 2 more times, and as I do, as best as you can, continue to allow yourself to feel compassion flowing from your compassionate self to that part of you that feels anxious. May you be free of anxiety. May you be free of worries and fears. May you experience the peace of Christ that makes you well and whole. May you be free of anxiety. May you be free of worries and fears. May you experience the peace of Christ that makes you well and whole. Linger here for just a little bit. Notice how this feels in your heart. Do you feel less anxious, lighter, at peace? If so, let this peace saturate you and fill you. If not, that's okay. There's no judgment and there's no shame. Continue to connect to your intention and your desire to be kind and compassionate towards yourself. And now in the last few minutes, bring your attention again to the natural rhythm of your breathing. Become aware of your chest rising and falling and the sensation of your breath moving in and out. This breath that is life and a gift to you from God, who desires to give you peace. Linger here for just a bit. And now take in a few deep breaths, continuing to notice your chest rising and falling, continuing to be aware of the sensation of your breath moving in and out. Just linger here for a bit. And now, as we're ending our time together, when you're ready, and if your eyes have been closed, you may gently open them, looking out at your day with a greater sense of peace and compassion for yourself. And may each of us experience God's companionship and His accompaniment now and always.